Welcome to another episode of Replay, everyone. I'm Andrew Reiner. Maybe we should call this pre-play? Huh? This is going to be scary?
Yeah.
Can I just wheel out of frame here after that?
You're on fire today, my friend.
A little punchy. We're going to be playing scary games as the month moves forward, going into Halloween. And we're taking a look at Amnesia: The Dark Descent on PC, which came out originally on September 8th, 2010, a decade ago. It doesn't feel like that, does it, Dan Tack?
It doesn't feel like that. No, this is, we can talk about this during the show. I think this is kind of the game that revitalized the horror genre.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is Alex Stadnik, who's going to be playing for us.
I hate this. It's going to be fun.
Yes, and then Jeff Cork's along as well to up the scares, he said.
Up the scares, yes.
Yes.
So as someone who doesn't spend a lot of time streaming, I understand that you have to pull your headphones off and roll back your chair as though you were looking at photos of your family being murdered in real time, right? Is that how this works when something spooky happens in a video game?
Can you show us, Jeff?
Okay.
Don't forget.
Nope, I'm out. Nope. So something like that, is that appropriate? Is that how we...
That was perfect.
I'll see if I can replicate that for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just flip over in your chair and just have your legs floating up there.
Fracture your tailbone.
Don't forget. Don't forget.
So this is considered to be one of the scariest games of all time from Frictional Games, correct?
That's correct. And the sequel, the true sequel, is coming out next week. Yeah,
Should
which is
they
crazy.
wait to release it on Halloween proper?
Man.
I think they may as well have. It would have been a week difference, but as long as you hit the month of October, I think you're doing
good.
well there. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you're stuck here we go. I didn't have time because I had to do all the trick-or-treating with the kids. November 1st, time to play a Halloween game.
Fair.
Wah, wah.
And this is on everything. It's on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, even Nintendo Switch.
I can't imagine playing this on the Switch, but yeah, that's cool. While you go, you're on the plane.
Just throw your Switch.
No, you played it in your bed with the blankets over it, like you're reading a spooky book with a flashlight.
Yeah, you could do that.
Alex, how you holding up, man? You scared?
I'm already losing it. I've played this in college years ago, but never got the breadth of the spookity spook. So I am apprehensive. Oh, hello.
Very subtle way to work in the fact that you went to college, Alex. We appreciate that.
Humble brag.
That was a mad humble brag.
Yeah. Just want to make sure you guys know I wasn't lying on my resume.
Yeah.
I don't have any real accomplishments like that, so for me it'd be like, yeah, when I got my driver's license.
There you go.
That's a good one. That's a
There you
good
go.
one.
At one time I attended the fishing opener.
That's even better than the other two. I mean, that's a good one. I like that. I'm gonna catch some bass.
Remember when I was a kid, the guy who played Roscoe P. Coltrane from Dukes of Hazzard made a public appearance, and it was very exciting.
Ooh.
Ooh.
These are getting really good.
That was
He
my
was kind of
driver's
the-
license.
He was kind of the comic relief.
Yes, for that drama series.
That's not what I wanted. Can I get up? No? What's happening?
This is story beats. So.
That was a Dark Descent, the first one of many.
Yeah, so this game, excels in the genre, I think, for a number of reasons, but one, because it sort of, I think it re-pioneered the completely defenseless horror genre game. When I love myself a lot of Silent Hill and Resident Evil and a lot of those Evil Within, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you can fight back against the enemy, it's very different when you have absolutely no tools to fight back against anything. Your only resort is to hide or run.
That's the thing in survival horror games. They always go you're not a trained killer, you're not an assassin, but here's a machine gun, and you know how to use it instantly.
The fact that you're fighting the undead really loses some of its luster when you've got a rocket launcher strapped to your back, right?
Exactly.
You just blow zombies to pieces.
You're
It's
an
cool.
everyman. It's like a camera, just point and shoot.
It's cool and all, but it doesn't create the same feeling that this game does. And this also embraces one of the old genre tropes, that the sanity meter.
Ugh.
And things get weird, very weird very quickly as you stay in the dark.
Hey,
and
Alex,
lose
give
your
us a little.
sanity.
Give us a little more audio.
Give you guys a little bit more audio.
Yeah. Yeah, let's really spookify it.
Yeah, you're playing this in the perfect setting too, Alex. I can see your window.
It's a well
Lights are
lit
down.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. The Game Informer offices are pretty scary.
Yeah.
Shay was telling me that he was in testing out the Series X, which you can go find our coverage of right now. But he swears that he left it standing upright, and then when he got back, it was tilted on its side. So
I totally did that, by the way.
Did you?
1000%. I was upstairs doing some other stuff. So yeah, I went down and saw that he went to get coffee with Michelle, and I saw that he left the system upright. And I was like, I can put it on its side.
I
There you
literally,
go.
I was in the office late last night by myself, and I was sitting there. I was like, if I see one thing, I'm booking out of here, and I'm never coming back.
No, that was one. I guarantee you. Yeah, that was,
Nobody
that's-
tell Shay we're doing this.
Don't
Let's
tell
just
Shay.
start messing with
Yeah.
him.
absolutely.
You'll be his dark descent.
Let's see if we can fool him. We'll say we're doing some roundup of like the scariest things that have happened to you in real life, and just to no one else actually writes these entries, but we'll see if we can get him to write one.
Yeah. I also love that we're just banking on him not watching this episode.
No,
Oh, he
nobody
won't.
watches this.
Yeah, exactly. This is kind of our viewership.
This is our secret
Us.
confessional room.
Yeah, we're just
Just for
this is our
us.
hangout space.
So this game is set in the year 1839.
Yeah, and there was an alternate game not made by Frictional, but published by Frictional that came after it, which was also I liked it, but it didn't have the same feel. The Machine for Pigs.
All right. 1839. That's the year Apple released the first iPhone. Little fun factoid
Yeah,
for you.
I still got that. I think I'm still using that one. Another cool thing about this game is it does a very good job at mixing. You know, some horror games today really overused. Like they're either all jump scares or they're all atmosphere. And this game, I think, hits both notes. You have sort of this game has what I would call organic jump scares, right?
Interesting.
So in other games, you know when they're coming after you've played through the game
Right.
or played through a scene. You know, it's like, oh, the dogs are going to jump through the glass, and it's really all amazing, and you crap your pants the first time, but after that, you know that scene, right?
Yes.
Whereas this game, you don't really know when the encounters are going to happen or what they're going to be with.
Perfect.
Outside of some story beats, there's some really good story encounters, but
Oh,
you never know when you might have to hide
Just in case I need to jump in and things.
or when your sanity is going to be at a dangerous level. You're going to start questioning yourself. That's sort of the atmosphere building. You know, the more you stay in the dark, the scarier it gets.
Oh, no.
But also, you can't have your light out when enemies are around there. They're going to see you. So
I also didn't know I was on an oil system.
no, that's okay. This is tutorial. We're not going to kill you here.
so this is one of those games, by the way, where it's set in the old times, right? But everything is aged like it is today. Like all the papers, yellowed, and the shelves look like they're, it's like
Yeah.
super old.
Yep.
It does not look like it was just built at the time.
This is true.
That's a really good point.
A
Yeah.
shadow is following you. Redeem us both.
Now, obviously, it's a horror game. You do have to suspend disbelief a little bit. I didn't even
Right.
think of that, Reiner, but you're absolutely
But
correct.
that happens all the time in movies or
Yeah.
in games. Like old timey means just like weathered.
It's so true. It's so true.
What are you trying to accomplish
Nah.
right now, Alex?
I'm trying to get my my lantern back going here. If I use my lantern and it goes out,
You can use the tinderbox to create light as well, I think.
okay. I did use that on 2 things already. So that's not helpful. But
It should be all
What
right.
if I have nothing?
When you have nothing, then you are in fact in trouble. But the game does deliver you
then you are nothing.
plenty of light sources in general. It's supposed to give you, again, a friction between always having light, and
Yeah.
even sometimes you're going to be in the dark sometimes, which is going to cause you sanity loss, and also you're going to need the dark at times to hide.
This bookshelf is different than the others, so I just assumed there would be like something behind it. Maybe that just 2 in my head on this one. Let's see.
It's been a while since I played it,
Hello?
but I remember this beginning part being fairly straightforward.
Good. I'm glad I'm acing it.
Oh, the broom.
I'm gonna throw a rug at something. Tinderboxes are used to, let's see. Tab. Oh, okay. I just need to,
Gross.
yeah.
I wasn't ready for that. Body horror right there.
Yeah. Not a body horror. You know what? That's what we need. We need a really good body horror game, Cork.
Yeah, exactly.
Not enough of those.
I'll be the first to
There
say
we
it.
go. Okay.
Someone should bring back Dead Space, right?
No, I've never heard that before.
Okay.
I'll throw out another first too. Silent Hill.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, that one really needs to come back.
Yeah.
You know, that series, you know, as somebody who readily admits that series got worse and worse.
Yeah.
I was right. I just didn't have the right tools. Just wanted to
Uh-oh.
point that out. Boop. This game, Dan? Scariest game ever. This is fine. What are we talking about
Game
here?
ever. I didn't say it was. It's up there. Like, I'm not ready to go scariest game ever, just because I'm probably gonna remember something else. But it's in the top 5.
What is the
Easily.
scariest ever?
I know that's like. Jeez.
That one where you're solving the maze and then the scary face pops up?
I hate that one.
Inside the castle?
The Flash game, you mean?
Yeah.
Bring the lamp.
That game did make me lose it. I'll give you
I
that.
believe I have. Is it connected to the...
Good old computer class in middle
What did you
school.
call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well
Ooh.
beyond the refinery.
Icky.
In fact,
I love the idea of that character
it
trying to
lies
open the door
beneath
while
the
he's in
very
its way
stone of
for a
bread
split
and
second
bread.
there.
What's your scariest game, Reiner? I'm trying to think.
I think the most intense, scary moments I've ever had in a game was Alien Isolation.
That's a good pick.
But that is like just kind of a lurking fear that's always there. But ones that just, in terms of jump scares and stuff like that, that not being predictable. Outlast got me pretty good. The Fatal Frame games really
Yeah,
spooked me out.
I was gonna say Fatal Frame 2 maybe,
Yeah.
but I was a lot
Crimson
younger. when I
Butterfly,
played
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I would say for its time, the original Silent Hill was
Yeah,
super
for-
creepy.
It was very that the radio static still gets me. You know, that was a humdinger for
Yeah.
that time. Really was like, because I remember playing that like whatever on release, right? And, like, that's way different than anything we have today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Resident Evil, the first jump scare with the dogs.
Yeah,
You
the
know, that
dog one,
changed
like-
video games forever.
Yeah.
For me.
This is up there. Like whether I have a number 1 or not, this is in contention for it. Although I'm ready for all that to change with the sequel. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is the
Are we to
dog the first jump scare Resident Evil, or is it like when you're seeing the guy crouched over the guy and he's the
Barry.
person, yeah, eating Barry's face, and then it turns and you realize it's not just a normal guy eating Barry's face, but it's a zombie.
The normal guy eating face. You're right.
I love how that's supposed to be like a big reveal where you're just like, huh, some guy just eating face. Oh my lord, he's ugly too.
He wasn't a clown, it's a zombie.
Exactly. I can't tell. Everyone looks kind of weird in this era.
Are we almost to the point where the kids that were playing Five Nights at Freddy's will have that in like the top 5
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
scariest
and
games of all time?
yeah, absolutely.
They're
That's
going to
the thing,
become
like-
game journalists.
There's a whole generation of people for
Cooper Act.
I think of content creators and stuff where this is the first horror game that they actually played. You know, on like a Let's Play format or something. And there's no doubt that helped this game a ton. At the same time, though, like it does really excel at making you question yourself and what's going on, and it's scary. Like, it's very difficult for a game to evoke fear, I think, in general. You know, VR experiences, that's a whole other world, but like in general, it's just like, because you're always in control, right, of the experience. So it's tough, but I think this is one of the games that does an excellent job at doing a lot in those terms.
Was
Your
this
character
at
is
a
very
time?
strong.
What do we
Yes,
give this,
you
Reiner?
picked up that chest like nobody's business. Was this at a time where we were still blown away by picking up individual objects and seeing the physics?
2010? Maybe? Maybe a little? God, 10 years seems like a very long time ago.
Some people would have been really into that, I would imagine. Oh, look at
Can
you.
I climb this now?
Wow.
Oh, that was
You did it.
totally intentional.
Pro
What do you think
move.
the Game Informer review was?
That's what I'm wondering.
The first word was boo, I bet.
I'm gonna guess. I don't know, man. Who reviewed it? Give me that hint.
Adam Beesener.
All right. I'm gonna go 875.
Jeff Cork.
That seems like a really solid pick. I would say 87585.
Alex wasn't born yet, so we'll just I'll go here.
Exactly.
925.
925.
Wow.
You know, I think it's a good score for this game.
Oh god.
Let's go to the most important part. What is the sound bullet on the review? What does it say?
Play it loud. From ambient noises to environmental interactions and scripted events, the audio design is perfect.
Nice. I'd agree with that. There's a really famous, one of the first encounters you have in this game is probably one of the most famous ones. I don't think we're gonna get to it today, but it's like the first scripted monster encounter. Not the first time you meet one of the random monsters, which happens first, but one of the first sort of like creature features, which is down in the water, is a big classic. I know that we're not gonna get there today, but
Yeah. Here's a great bullet for you, Jeff Cork. Adam rebelling against our bullets.
Uh-oh.
For entertainment, he says, in quotes, entertaining is perhaps not the right word, but this is a journey well worth taking.
Oh,
kind of cheated.
Yeah, he did.
May
Yeah.
1839.
you have to know the constraints and then you just
Later that
flouts
evening,
them.
We are tomorrow. I shall leave.
Ridiculous.
See, at this point here, you don't even know there are actually enemies. I mean, you do, but you haven't seen anything yet, and it hasn't taught you how to hide. I think that happens soon. Well, we should be able to get to that in this replay. I hope.
This is like Gone Home.
It is. It's a little bit of a slow start, as it tries to carefully explain mechanics to you slowly.
It's a descent, not a like instant drop.
Yeah, which is fair.
It's a ramp.
Exactly.
It's a ramp, but it becomes a slide very quickly at a certain point.
Way to keep playing off of that. I love it. That visual you just created was great.
Yeah. once it gives you the first monster encounter, which I think should be soon, and it teaches you how to like hide in things. Don't worry, Alex. You'll be able to get past it very easily. It's not even. It's just like, hey, a monster's coming. Hide in the closet.
Okay.
It's not gonna blow your mind or anything.
17th of May,
Oh.
today, I took some
Later.
of the crudely carved.
Like the whole sanity mechanic was again adds a whole another layer to the running around and hiding in the dark.
Yeah.
Because as you're sitting there in the dark, hoping the monster doesn't smell you out, you're going more crazy, which is going to make you more vulnerable to seeing things that aren't there, hearing things that aren't there, and making you more attractive to ghostly monster thingies.
The technical term.
And of course,
Right.
Classic environment here, a haunted house. Those are always the fun ones, or a haunted castle, I guess, if I'm being specific. But
How many
good
rooms?
enough. Yes.
Do you remember, Dan, if I'm on the right track here? I know now I'm going.
Do I remember the opening segment of a game I
It
played
looks
10 years
identical
ago?
to everything
not
else.
particularly.
Yeah.
I think you'll get there though. I'm not
I'm
worried
looking
about it.
for. Okay, maybe I just went the wrong way.
Whoa.
Nope.
Yeah. Play
Hello?
it loud. Play it loud. And this is like again, we're only gonna get a taste of it here. This game gets weird and wild as we go down the slide.
Love
Rip
it.
roaring, baby.
Yeah. I kind of like it that it does hold your hand here at the beginning. Otherwise, I think a lot of people would be massively turned off before they could even get to the point where scares are in store.
It's more of a curling tube slide. It's very dark, and you don't know where the turn's going to go next.
Yeah.
Arrives. It won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway.
Oh, look, Alex is freaking out.
There isn't much to be done about
Look at
the
him, guys.
walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs.
A little foreshadowing there.
Ah, is that my key?
Let's get the servants working on it.
Is that my hint that I should go back downstairs?
No.
No. Why would I?
It's a hint because later you get to go to the lower levels of the castle, and man, it's creepy down there.
Ooh. Hole in the wall.
What happened? Nothing.
Somehow a rock slide inside of this building.
There's a considerable amount of exposition here. It's
No, you're okay. This house is fine. You know what you're doing. Okay.
1839.
All right. Scariest bad guy in games.
bad guy. Scary bad guy?
It was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground.
Usually Nemesis is up there
gasping for air, trying to focus.
from Resident Evil.
God, I really don't want to pick a Resident Evil character, so I'll go with Pyramid Head.
Shimmer.
Pyramid Head is pretty
My
good.
weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward
I don't know if,
the
like,
starting light.
Gary is the right word, so I might be pulling an Adam here, Reiner. But I would say, like, so many of the boss designs in Bloodborne are just, like,
Drawn to the mystic light.
super, like, the Bloodstarved Beast, I think, is
I reached out
creepy.
close
And
Did
then
you
he's
say
just-
all of Bloodborne?
Yeah, so much of Bloodborne for sure.
began to spark.
Just things that you're just like, I don't fully understand what's going on with this thing, but I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like very Lovecraft. You can't describe it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Misshapen aberrations, which is also the enemies in this game most of the time. You see out of the corner of your eye, and they're all like disgusting, but you can't quite see what they are. you
Yeah.
know?
Grasped
Yeah.
firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Lots of rocks everywhere.
Also round.
Yeah, just boulders. Like, those aren't walls.
Yeah, while Bloodborne isn't, I got to talk about Bloodborne since you brought it up. Well, it may not be a scary game, it is definitely, possibly the most atmospheric horror game I think I may have played ever.
I think like there's definitely the same sense of tension that you get with Alien Isolation, where it's not necessarily like you're scared, but I would say like the gameplay, just knowing like, okay, if I die here, I'm gonna lose a whole bunch of like my blood echoes and everything. So it adds, I think, some stakes to what you're doing.
It's beautiful
Throw a
environments and
boulder.
atmosphere.
Throw a boulder through the wall.
Yeah, you could
See if
use a
I'm
rock.
strong enough.
Grab
It's
that
a
rock.
Oh, I was just kidding.
Problem solving right here.
Yeah!
Wow,
like I
good
made
job,
this.
Slugger.
Let's go.
Let's go! I love
Let's
it.
go. That's incredible.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Stop what?
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can
You're gonna
never
have to
be
pull a
too
couple of
careful
chains, it
with
sounds
that.
like. There are puzzles in this game, although
Ah,
they don't really get annoying until later.
it's the scariest part.
Puzzles do terrify me.
Let's see. I see where I need to go, but the question is, how do I get there? Not there. Do I have another rock I can use?
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, there are moments in this game where you are going to be in complete darkness.
Okay, so this castle's a little older. 1801?
Right.
So 30 years old.
So the yellowed paper now makes sense, right, Ryder?
I don't
Yellowed
know.
paper.
We got some old comics right here, and they're still pretty white.
Maybe he's like left it out in the sun like a SNES.
Oh, true. These are polybagged.
Ooh, that's right.
These books are not polybagged. I'm just looking at here. All right, they get a pass.
Let's see. You said chains, Tack?
Well, I know, that's just what...
Books.
Or is it
Grab that
specific
book and
books?
various-
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep. Grab some more.
Yeah, you have a time to get to the next one.
Yeah.
That's
What was that?
The puzzle they were alluding to. So go pull the other one now. It'll probably reset.
Run!
Yeah, it's still out there. Okay,
Fly, you fool.
there must be a
Maybe
third.
there's another one.
Yeah, there's probably a
Yeah.
third.
Rule of 3. Should be... Ah, and now it's gonna be... Boop. There we go.
Well done, Alex.
That's what they paid me the big bucks for, baby!
You've done very well.
Ah!
There's the key.
Ah!
That's where I like to be.
The wine cellar, that'd be nice. Ah, okay.
Now that
really
becomes
went-
relevant soon.
Hey,
We
who
went
opened
the
this
wrong
door?
way as a society. Like, why don't all houses have wine cellars?
I think it should be a requirement.
Yeah. How the heck do I get out of here? Let's see.
The ambient sound is crazy.
Yeah, I don't like.
Play it
It's
loud,
like
man.
bees.
It gets much, yeah. Again, they're pretty tame with you here early on. Later on, it begins to make you question.
It's a spooky automated
everything.
piano.
I love spooky automated piano.
Ugh.
Ah! Spooky sounds. What kind of monster?
And the monster, the some of the generic monsters in this are, as we mentioned, sort of those misshapen aberration kind of deals that you don't ever want to look at. In fact, if you do look at them, you'll lose sanity.
There we go. All right, making moves.
Yeah.
That's it. It was done.
It was done. The tomb had been revealed.
Oh.
Ah! What's happening? What? What's happening? I did nothing wrong.
That's what you think.
That's yeah. I'm sure I'll see the error of my ways.
Maybe we should go to the wine cellar.
Yes.
Nah, doesn't seem right. Was it this one? Twas.
Yeah.
Yes, look at you getting into the spirit of the era.
Well done, Alex. I'm impressed.
Thank you. That I could remember things.
Well, this game is kind of designed for you to
Yeah.
blunder around with it. That makes it so you spend more time in the dark and you get more insane. So,
Now
Well,
the hardest
hold
puzzle
on.
of all.
I was
How to
gonna
use
say,
an item screen.
that is one of the toughest bosses of all time. It's like in World of Warcraft, we have elevator bosses that kill us. This is also the item use boss is a tough.
Yeah. The oily key doesn't seem to be working.
The oily key.
You guys sung my praises too soon.
Yeah.
I don't think we did.
Can I like switch?
Throw the key at the door.
I don't even I don't know offhand what the item equipped.
Can I just put it in my brain?
No, don't put it on your heart, man.
Should be. I would assume it's like F. Nope.
Maybe there's an item use button.
Yeah, that's
Well, because F brings out the. Unless maybe I have to deselect the lantern. Or maybe it just stays exactly where it is. Truly the the struggle of our times here. Chat, how do I do this? Oh wait, you're not here.
We're not live.
Game's literally impossible.
Hmm.
I think it'd be
Running
the-
start with key in your pocket.
Use the key on the door to unlock it.
Would you like
No.
another hit?
Oh, okay. I had to double click it.
oh.
That
We
seemed
did it.
more complex than it needed to be. I'm blaming the game. That's not on me.
Oh.
Well,
I think I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Alex a pass here.
there we go.
Okay, now you're gonna lose your mind.
All right, let's see all the wine.
Yeah, if there's no wine down here.
Oh, there's wine.
Where did the Baron go?
Alex got down here.
Ooh, oak barrels. Gives the wine a nice pineapple taste, I hear.
We
What kind of
have
wine
Cannons.
drinkers are?
we've got a connoisseur in our
Yeah.
midst.
Ah, here we go.
I always read reviews on wine and the flavors that people see in something, and then I taste it. I'm like, apricot, what? What?
Leather? What have I eaten? Leather?
Oh, did not like that.
That was a load-bearing bottle of calamine.
So, according to 44 reviews on Metacritic, this game is at an 85 lifetime.
Really? Man, that's lower than I think it. That's lower than it should be.
Probably a lot of scaredy cats.
But I get it. As we've already seen, some of the interaction can be obtuse to deal with, so I can understand that angle.
Thank you, Dan.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Got some oil here.
It's hardly perfect, but yeah, I think it did bring back the sort of the genre of, prey horror games where you are the prey. You have no defense. Completely, the aspect of complete vulnerability adds in a different layer, different feel to the game.
Yep. Around that same time, there was Fear, where parts of it would be that way, and then other parts you're just in control with guns galore, right? But those moments where you're just helpless watching horrors unfold were amazing.
It's another series that just totally faded away.
You went the wrong way. Yeah.
I liked Fear 3, but probably because it wasn't that scary. I was like, oh, this is a fun shooter. I think me and my buddy co-op played it like over a weekend and was like, this was fun. Now I'm returning this to Redbox or wherever, probably Blockbuster at that point.
All this physics-based stuff, I kind of think they could have done without. So I can see why you take shots at this one.
Huh. Okay, so let's see. I feel like the game was like, when the barrel dropped on me, it was telling me to like go up there, but
it looked like you were on the right path.
Just over to the side a bit.
Maybe a bit more. Because it looked like you could.
Is your head
on top of this?
bumping on something? No.
I mean, this is always the problem with going back to these games, right? Like, 'cause I don't remember at all what you're supposed to do in this area.
Ooh, baby.
You got a full thing of oil.
Oh,
there you go. Take some of those. Take some more boxes.
There are plenty of boxes down here.
Boxes aplenty.
I think that's one good thing we can do away with. No?
Boxes in games.
I do like these physics. When they're just
Is it really that
crazy.
interesting to stack boxes up and jump on them? Is that really a thing we need to keep doing?
Yes.
All right.
There we go.
Next gen, you'll be able to stack like.
well,
80
here you are.
Maybe it wasn't the exact play I was hoping.
You did it though, man. That's all that
did it.
counts.
That's true.
Let's see. Can I get?
Put a box up there.
Just to establish my dominance here. Let's see.
Stand on the box and then pick up that box. Will that work?
Oh, and then I can use it to float around.
You got one shot at it. No! That's exactly what you needed to do, though. Too aggressive, though. You scared me.
Yeah. Well, about time we scared someone.
Yeah, get up on there. Yeah, that beam. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, this is it, baby.
Nope.
Is this
Did 6 damage?
is this the way to go?
There is fall damage.
Instant bloody nose.
Oh, there's a barrel would have made that easier.
What is this place?
There's no. I'm not seeing any like hidden doors or anything like that. And there's so many boxes. Unless, do I just like, do I hit my way out here? Boop, boop, boop.
You're holding that hammer like you're...
No way! Did that actually...
What? I think it's the boop, boop, boop sound.
I think it was the boops. That's beautiful. That's replay right there.
Yeah, that's like a Shawshank Redemption moment.
Well done.
I think. I'm so happy we spent all that time on boxes.
Well, now you're doing boulders, so we're just showing different physics at play here. Oh, a beam. Oh, man. Oh, Alex, you're
It's
so
gonna like
good.
squish me.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to go this way. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, wow. Are you figuring out like a hidden passage?
You guys like speed runs.
Yep.
I do.
Let's get
I
you
love
to
it.
the negative levels.
I don't know if that was right, but here we are.
It was. Look at you. Like that's like a shortcut or something.
Oh, nope. That's
Open
okay.
that door.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
Go in there.
Yeah, go in there for sure.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
I
there was
I
no
don't-
one there.
I don't think this game has the mic open, Alex. Like phasmophobia.
Reveal yourself.
Ugh.
Ooh, I think you might get what you asked for.
No.
Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
Oh.
Drank too much wine. I know that feeling.
You
We
know,
were playing Alien.
Do
I've had those occasions, but certainly didn't feel like my chest was gonna burst. It's-
We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us
Ah.
out of here!
More boxes.
Alexander doesn't sound like a very nice guy.
They usually aren't.
We got it.
Let's see. Okay, I can't set fire in there. It's just not really a happy place.
I mean, it sounds like they were happy down here drinking the wine.
Yeah.
Drank too much of it.
Fun till it wasn't.
What are you doing, Alex?
Close the
Grabbing
door.
the box, yeah. Just in case I need it.
This is now Box Boy.
Yeah, box, yeah. I don't know, I figured there'd be more in here than just that, but on to the next one.
You never know.
It's a wine cellar.
Yeah, it's a big wine cellar.
It's already in there.
Oh, this place looks good.
Yeah, it's promising here. Nope. Well,
No?
it's like I can wiggle it, but I can't get in. Oh, hint is alerting me to enemies. I
Yeah.
wonder if I'm getting close.
This might be the
gonna-
first.
For good measure here. That's probably where the wine was.
You know,
Those were the days.
if an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in darkness.
Darkness. Darkness truly is your ally in this case.
Yeah, you have to use it. It's
Oh, there we go.
interesting duality. Here we
Oh,
go.
models.
Grab the bottom.
Dun dun
Let's
dun.
see if it
dun.
like falls around.
Oh,
Oh, the physics.
ah!
Ah!
I bet I could move giant blocks with this. Oh, that's why I
No,
couldn't
don't
open
drop
it.
the wine.
Oh,
That's the most important part of any game is realistic wine bottle physics.
Absolutely.
You gotta get that
And
down
watermelons.
first. Yes.
You gotta get watermelons and wine.
Can you throw the bottle of wine and have it land on its base?
ooh, here we go. Well,
Partial
no,
credit.
yeah, it's better than I thought it would do.
Is there a juggling game yet for
yeah.
VR?
Sold.
Are we there yet?
Oh,
We've gotta be
Haptic
there. Yeah.
feedback?
One day. Dan, you talked about it earlier. Why are you excited for the sequel to this?
I mean, obviously, I don't know anything about it, so I'm really looking
Okay.
forward to playing it blind. Obviously, because I think they did a great job in this game. Maybe this initial section isn't selling it so well, but it's a slow start. Like I said, like you said, it's a slide, right? It becomes a slide, a horror slide. I'm big into horror games. I like them a lot. I'm big into horror everything. So this being one of the defining experiences, I think, of the last 10 years of horror games, I'm obviously interested to see what they can do with the sequel.
Yeah. I feel like going back is not the answer yet.
No.
Definitely not. You didn't get the new key item, you know?
Yeah. I did learn a lot about the game and ourselves, which is good. It feels like that should be leading me
Yeah.
to whatever is here.
I would agree.
All right. Oh,
Those
Something
footprints are
on
very
top of it.
obvious.
yeah.
So
Unless
perhaps
it's. I should have turned this on hard mode.
Oh no, you don't want to do that.
For everyone's entertainment. And there goes my lamp.
Oh no.
That's a problem.
Nah. I'm
That's
fine.
his problem.
I think I have some oil, don't I? Let's see. No. No, I do not.
Oh boy. Buckle
All
up,
right.
everyone. Here we go.
Here we go. If you were
This
waiting,
is the dark part of the descent.
I feel like I should be able to just grab that, but that's neither here nor there.
Actually, it's fair.
Yeah.
I don't
Now
remember
you're
that.
on.
It's weird. I thought this part of the thing was pretty obvious, but with games that are like, this game is a twisting maze, so I get it.
This is one of those times where you've probably invented your own puzzle here that they never anticipated.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
My God, we thought they'd get through it that much, that much quicker. Oh no. Because then in the dark you start to lose sanity a little bit, right? I mean, do I just?
I don't know how punishing that mechanic is at this point in the game. I don't know if it's. I think it's probably started. Yeah.
Try the entrance hall, I guess.
You got this, buddy.
It's a good sign. Ugh. Things are happening.
Yeah.
And I was already in the laboratory. Because then, I'm assuming.
Ooh, that looks good. This is looking good.
Oh yeah, 'cause I have to use.
Yeah, we can't get.
I can't use tool, or I have to find.
Can't be torn by hand or tools. You'll need something different.
You damn
Wine
fool.
bottle.
Pick it.
Yeah,
Pour
like a
wine
wine
on
bottle.
Can one of you gentlemen help me out?
I really wish I could.
If only there was a unlimited resource that people could just search guides in.
A library. Jeff Cork. I got it. Put it on the board.
All right, I just checked. Alex, did you find the cuprite
The cuprite? I don't think so.
in the wine cellar?
Let's see.
It's one of the chemicals you need. I just checked the walkthrough real quick.
Okay.
If you got cuprite, then you're good. If you don't have cuprite, we need to go get it.
Cuprite. I do.
Great. Then you need to go back to the entrance hall and find the laboratory to mix these chemicals.
Mmm.
Do you have more than one chemical? I don't know. Just
I
tell me that
do.
you- Okay, great.
Classic cocktail situation. Very
Did you get the calamine?
Yeah. That's
I
what
have a
made
lot
the
of jars.
barrels fall. Was the
All right.
calamine.
If you got the calamine and you got the cuprite,
You
I
got
think
the
we're good to
time.
go.
Yeah.
And obviously, normally you're designed to wander around until you figure this stuff out on your own. But this is replay 10 years, 10 years in the future. So we're
Yeah, it's okay.
Take a few liberties.
Nonsense amnesia.
Yeah.
Show us the spooky stuff.
I've got amnesia from Amnesia.
Hey!
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Still delivers in terms of atmosphere. I think it holds up visually as
Definitely.
well.
I think it does, but
Yeah.
it takes its time getting anywhere, as we've already seen. Definitely, I think there's something to be said for atmospheric buildup. Like if you just like Outlast, for example, which you mentioned
Right.
earlier, like that game is all jump scares. Like it never.
Oh, right
stops.
away too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one gets you. Oh no.
Put them
There
in.
we go.
Boop. I think. Let's see.
I do not have. Maybe only 2 of the chemicals were in there. I don't know.
No, I got 4.
Okay.
It just didn't like. Oh, there's the activation
You're
station.
going to be making the
Sweeping
infinity
the
gems
nation.
here.
Oh no, we're gonna have to solve a puzzle.
Finally.
You know, puzzle games would be great if they just take the puzzles out of them.
Green.
This needs to be a container.
You've got a chemistry pot, don't you?
Oh, Alex.
I'm so glad I figured that out on my own.
What a blunder.
The whole internet will be There we go. Alrighty.
Now we're talking.
Now we're cooking.
This is.
Oh,
quite
this is amazing.
Yeah.
Science.
We are doing science.
We are.
Look at that.
Ecto cooler.
And I would
Ton of
imagine
acid.
that acid is what will break up that mass, that quivering mass of
the
aberrant
spider web.
flesh.
Yeah.
Yes.
A pot of chemicals, not a tool.
Use my ramp that I made here.
A shortcut, looping back on the environments. Miyazaki must have designed this.
Yeah, speed run.
Yeah.
This total speed run.
Do you think speedrunners watch replay and just like throw their computer out the window? Kind of like
No.
Ron Swanson.
I think they watch replay and they're like, "This is awesome. I wish I could play games this way."
We're pretty much desensitized to just the guy getting whacked in the face by some ghostly specter.
right.
We're just like, whatever.
Now. Yeah.
I don't think. I think that's actually part of the I think that's a good thing. That way, when something you get used to that, and then eventually it gives you this like trickle feed of scares, where it's like, is this going to be a scare? I don't know. Instead of Outlast, which is like being hit in the face with a sledgehammer with jump scares, like one after another. Eventually, that desensitizes you pretty hard to it. Like by the halfway point in that game, it's just like, okay, whatever. I don't care. I know there's going to be a screaming zombie behind this corner.
Speak up. You're just whispering.
Dark in here.
Yes,
That's an observation.
And there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
I will try.
They're calling out
important.
Dan Tack there. I don't know if you read that
They-
text.
I read it. I felt personally attacked.
What do you got against darkness? Jeez.
Okay, that's where I came from. I strayed from the path. Didn't listen.
You're not supposed to stray from the path, Alex.
Are you supposed to light all those?
I can, but I don't want to use all of my. Hello,
There's
nurse.
Sky.
No, thank you.
Don't look at it. But
I didn't.
You
He
can
already
look
took
at
the
it.
feed. Yeah. I think that one's just for show, though. I'm not entirely certain, but I think it is.
Just walk
some
by like
oil.
Bigfoot. Never to be
It's
seen
just so
again.
that it's just so you can get that cool hint that says, "Don't look at them."
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's some oil. Nope, never mind. What's I haven't been able to crouch yet.
I think you're supposed to crouch under that little thing.
That's what I am worried about. Let's go in here instead.
You don't want
Good
to crouch?
suggestion, Corey.
30 seconds
I
of
don't.
I like crouching. Crouching's fine.
I found my journal.
Just to crouch, you just double tap every button.
Oh, it's control.
Just smash your face on the keyboard.
Huh.
Yeah, just run your head along it.
Oh, we gotta
wait.
crouch.
There we go.
Let me guess, it was C.
It was not. That's what I was spamming, and it
Oh,
wasn't
no.
working. God. It was control, which also starts with a C.
Very clever.
So I should have
Very
known.
Clever.
Ah,
I don't know, man. Did you see me lift those
puzzle.
boulders? Let's
yeah, it's true.
Oh. Is it on the other side of that door?
What could be clogging it?
I'm not sure. We'll have to find
Oh,
out.
is it a body?
Oh.
Yuck.
Ah.
Oh, it's just some of that stuff.
Sure, it's more carnage goop.
Did you use all the chemicals on that last time?
I did.
Do it again. Make
Chemistry.
the same concoction.
You'd think fire would work.
Oh, fire. Yes.
What a concept. There's some more oil. Makes me feel
got oil.
better.
I like oil.
Yes, 'tis good.
Get a little oil on that appetizer. You know, it's a cracked pepper.
Oh yeah, what are we eating today, Tack?
You know, jeez. I don't know. Maybe some little smoked Gouda.
Mmm. That sounds
start
really
off.
good.
It'll go with the wine.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
jeez,
oaky
yeah.
wine.
Very oaky. It's got a full-bodied taste.
Yeah.
Probably a little peaty from being down here for so long. Oh,
Give me some.
Playing with my heart.
Yeah. Anything back here? Not even worth it. All right. I say.
It's okay, you know, you got a healthy dose of curiosity.
Which has never killed a cat, so I've been told. Let's see.
There you go. Now you're lighting lanterns like a pro.
Yeah. Look at these giant wine casks.
I am, after this, I'm going to look up a guide video and see how you're actually supposed to get out of that room that I was stuck in for that time.
You did great, Alex.
You did. You physics did.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to just blaze through these. The elements of exploration and discovery lead it, you know, way into the sanity stuff.
Yeah.
This is where the guy went.
June 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though yesterday, Smith eased my...
I'm sure there's... no, I left that door open, but that's it. Ah!
Well,
See, I
problem
closed it.
solved.
Now our door's just gonna start slamming on me.
Yeah, weird stuff can happen once your sanity starts going low. Making you an easier target for the enemies. I don't even think there's enemies in this area though, outside of the one
friendly
sham
we saw.
that you're supposed to see. Yeah.
Increase my health. It's helpful. Yeah, they're prepping me for it, and we're gonna hit the hour mark and be like, well,
It's crazy. They do take the time. The setup is there, but it's, you know, a good horror game typically does have a considerable setup period to establish the ambiance.
ambiance. Is that arms? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Need a hand?
Ah!
Oh.
There's a hole right there. You could go in.
Yeah, it's the one I came from, unfortunately.
Yeah, you gotta open that somehow.
Yeah.
I get rid of that red stuff.
I don't think it would have me concoct something new. Or maybe it would.
That'd be really lame if it just had you returning to that.
Yeah. It said something got...
It's the rope. You gotta.
Yeah,
clearly-
but there's nothing like outside here that
It's right there. That
indicates.
thing. Yeah.
There's nothing like sticking
Yeah.
out here though that would indicate that it's connected out here.
Oh,
Because
what
it
was
says
that?
what?
Yeah, why don't you go check that thing?
Something's
Like,
crank.
just remove, like, see if you can look at that crank again and see if you can find what's clogging it, and then get rid of it.
Something's clogging.
Now go back to the crank and just examine it carefully.
Are you seeing it and just not telling me?
No, I'm just saying. Take
Go
a good
around the
look
other
at it.
side of it, maybe.
The other side.
No, in that room still. Just.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be over there. It'll be on this side.
Uh-huh.
Not good.
I'd put it out because I'm sure I don't have too much left.
Yeah, that's fair. Try throwing something at it.
I did forget about the throwing.
Okay, show off.
Free yourself.
Just bang it a little bit. There you go.
Problem solved.
How did that not work?
We're gonna need light, I think, to see, but you're right. Gotta get through it. So check out the whole contraption and see where this clog is.
Wait, look. Is it back there? There's like a. Yeah.
There.
Ah,
There it is.
there we go.
Jeff Cork. Eagle eyes.
Nicely done.
I like to wait 15 minutes first.
Hey, you gotta let it build up, right?
So
There you
really,
go.
you are
That's what
teaching me.
happened.
I appreciate that.
And
Did I not crank it enough?
no, you got to crouch.
Yeah, remember you looked at a crouch control?
There you go, baby.
Yeah, look at that.
Boop.
Oh boy.
Hey. Ooh.
Ooh, the Cellar
The
Archive.
descent.
Dark Descent.
The darkest of descents.
Oh, this is good. Maybe we will.
Oh.
Maybe we didn't. That's interesting.
Someone mentioned water, and
I
what
didn't-
is and no, stay away! No, what's happening? Gah! Ow!
Nice.
What?
And that's how he died.
Keep out of the
That's a great spot to end,
water.
actually.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's what the secret is. Obviously,
No
gotta-
continuation. That's the end of that guy's life.
That was it.
That's it.
Man, I had my one replay streak of not dying.
You did great.
That was cool.
Thanks, mate. Oh, just
Well
as we got
done.
to the spookity spook.
Yeah, the game still holds up. I was into it. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and we'll be back in 7 days with another episode. Something scary, maybe a little Dead Space 2. Let's see how that goes. See you then.